Hello everyone, so I'm dropping this video because I know that your A-level exams for biology is coming up in a couple days, so I thought about sharing my ultimate way to study the night before the exam. So a lot of people think that they should go through the entire book or at least go through the chapters in order to study what they want, but that's not the case. And today I'm dropping the way that I studied the day before my exam, and that got me an A star in biology, and also I got full EMS in 4 of the units out of 6. So let's begin. So you should remember that there are limited number of hours that you can study the night before the exam, right? So what you have to do is not focus on the large amount of notes you have or even the chapter in the books. So what you need to do is, for example, you have exam in May of 2024. So pick up the question papers from the last 4 or 5 years, for example from 2020 to up until January of 2024. Okay, and what you need to do is go through each and every question paper. That includes question papers from May, and even October. So the key is not solving the papers the last night, definitely not, because you would not be able to finish. Rather, what you want to do is compare the answers from the mark scheme that is provided and compare the answers alongside the question papers. Try to answer yourself at first and then look at the answers, right? So what you would do is compare the points that they show and try to understand and categorize each of the points under the topics that have answers like that. For example, if there is a question regarding bioinformatics, what are the points that they're providing in the mark scheme? Think along like that. If there is a question about forensic science and the time of death, then you have to compare with the context given in the question. But you know now, after comparing with the mark scheme, what kind of points they are looking for. You need to mention rigor mortis, the time of death, compare it with how the person died, their body size and weight, and level of fat, etc. The key is to know what points to give when they ask a certain question. But that being said, of course, you know that A-level questions are always different. So you should be prepared from beforehand and just not think that just by following this technique you can get an A star without studying beforehand, right? But I think this method is very handy and can be used for other subjects as well, just not for biology. And I hope it helps. And on top of that, after you go through each question paper, you can of course go through the topics that you find hard, the last minute topics from the book that you think you should review. And of course that helps, obviously, but I believe that if you follow this technique, it's going to save you a lot of time. You're not going to run around thinking what you should study the night before your exam, and it's definitely going to help you because you you have that information fresh in your mind, what to expect the next day. I hope it helps, and if this video helped you, please do not forget to like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.